So I asked you about what you wanted to see more on this channel, and about 40% of you asked for more vlogs in Japan. So in today's video I'm bringing you to Yoyogi Koen to talk about the best vlogging lens for the Fujifilm system. Let's go! So you want to start vlogging and you're looking for a lens to get started. So before we answer this question, let's first look into what is important and what you should look for when it comes to a lens for vlogging. The first point that I want to emphasize when choosing a lens for vlogging is to pick a wide-angle lens. Basically, you're filming yourself, but you also want to show part of the elements around you, right? For example, right now it's the end of fall in Yoyogi Park, and you still have some beautiful colors like those trees around here that you might want to show in your video. And that's why you want to pick a wide angle lens, because you don't want to have your arms all the way there or having, your audience only seeing your face like this, right? That's quite uncomfortable, I bet. So you want quite a wide angle lens that can be a good middle ground between showing you, framing you in your video, but also showing part of the elements that are around you. I would say that between 14 and 18mm is the sweet spot. If you go below 14mm, you will start having distortion in your video. While if you go above 18mm, they will start to be too tight, and that basically will not give you the best results. Another point that you want to keep in mind is stabilization. So if you plan to walk around like I'm doing right now, you might want to pick a lens that has OIS, meaning optical image stabilization. And this will help you basically stabilize your footage and keep it steady so that it's more comfortable for your viewers to look at it while you're walking. I would definitely recommend picking an OIS lens, but you can also consider picking a body, for example the X-T4 or the XS10, that both have IBIS, meaning in-body image stabilization. And of course you can stabilize your footage in post-production, but it's always good to have it in camera. So yeah, if you can, pick an OIS lens. Alright, so now let's talk about weight. So when it comes to weight, you don't want to have something too heavy that will weigh down on your arms, right? Because you will walk around just like I am right now, holding your camera with one arm. And if you have something too heavy, well, it will get more and more difficult over time to carry it around. So make sure that you pick a lens that is not too heavy, that you will feel comfortable carrying around, but that will allow a minimum of flexibility. So when it comes to autofocus, you want a lens that's not too slow, of course, to autofocus, and that can stick to you. That's why I would stay away from the older lenses from Fujifilm, because while they produce great image quality, they might not be the best at autofocusing. So you want to pick a lens that will be good for you in terms of autofocus, so that you can keep your attention on your lens and on whatever you have to say, rather than always looking at the screen to make sure that you are in focus. When it comes to aperture, so a lot of people out there will tell you that aperture, you want a f2.8, f2 lens or even lower, right? For vlogging, I don't think that this is necessarily true. You actually want to show a bit of, your background while showing yourself in the camera, right? So having a really low aperture is not a necessity, except if you want to shoot yourself in low light. So you will have to decide for yourself if a low light environment is kind of a priority for you. If you often shoot in low light, I would advise, maybe go for a high aperture lens. Otherwise, an f4 is more than enough to shoot whatever you need to do. Alright, so before we move to my recommendation, if this video is helpful to you so far, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. I'm trying to reach 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year, and if you can help me with that, that would be highly appreciated. There's a kid looking at me. Okay, so now let's move to my recommendation. So I can only recommend the XF 10-24 R WR OIS. And the reason why I recommend this lens is because it ticks all the boxes basically. You have first a lens that it's a wide lens, right? 10-24. It covers basically all the range that you need to film yourself and also give you a little bit of breathing room if you need to zoom on a specific subject or topic, as you could see in this video, right? So you can use it as a vlog lens, but also just to showcase a bit your environment. It also has OIS, so it allows you to have a steady and stabilized footage that will help you, well, communicate your idea, showcase your environment. It also only weighs about 300 grams, so I know that this is actually not that light compared to some prime lenses, but I really think that the 10-24 give you some flexibility and some breathing room, and for that weight, honestly, it's not that much. I've been carrying it around, during all this video, and honestly, I can feel a bit of weight, but it's not like going crazy on my arm anyway. Now, weather resistance is also really welcome because you might want to vlog at the beach, you might want to vlog, where there are a lot of dust, or I don't know, maybe in a rainy weather also. And having a lens paired with a body with weather resistance can give you that peace of mind to know that your gear is not gonna get destroyed by the weather, or some dust is gonna get stuck in there and you won't be able to use your lens. The autofocus on this lens is also really good. As long as it sticks to my face while I'm filming myself, it's good enough for me. And finally, f4 is enough for me because, as I told you before, I want to show you a bit of my background while I'm filming myself, so I don't need that really blurry shadow depth of field kind of lens, right? So this is small enough, wide enough, give me some breathing room and some flexibility, and this is why this is the lens that I always bring with me when I want to shoot myself vlogging. Alright, so that's it for today. I hope that you enjoyed this little vlog. Let me know in the comment if you have any question, and as always, make sure to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and if you want to see more vlogs with this lens, check out this video right here where I take you to Akita, the north of Japan, for a little vlog session where I use the XF 10-24. See you in the next one, and yeah, cheers!